Do you remember that Mr. Rogers documentary that came out a few years back? I remember the preview brought me to tears. I think it did for a lot of people in that era. I think during that time, so many of us were just exhausted by how cruel we had become. When I was growing up, we had all these stories about who we were, like where we came from. Some of them were really elaborate stories about ancestors who were like famous historical figures. And then later, when DNA testing became available to us, I learned that almost none of those stories were true. And I think about that a lot because I'm like, at some point in time, like a great uncle just made some shit up about how wonderful we were, about the amazing people we came from. Like all these stories about how good we are. And I'm like, why did that happen? I mean, I know why, because deep down, we're all terrified that it's not true. So we make up this mythology about our own goodness. There's a reason Jesus said, whatever you do to the least of us, you do to me. Whatever you do to your neighbor, you're doing it to yourself. Whatever we do to groups of people in our community that we don't necessarily understand, we're doing to ourselves.
The truth is inside of us, and it's wonderful when we have the courage to tell it. Loving people and animals and the world we all live in is the most important part of being alive.